This story is inspired by Kiyoshi Kurosawa's psychological film, Cure. In rainy Tokyo, a series of baffling murders is happening. Ordinary people, a teacher, a nurse, an office worker, suddenly commit brutal killings and then stare blankly asking, "Why did I do that?" Each victim bears a strange cross-shaped wound on the neck, as if something hidden in the killer's mind was unlocked. The city feels suffocated by gray clouds and endless drizzle. Neon signs flicker on wet pavement. Umbrellas pass like ghosts. People whisper about the murders in cafes and trains, lowering their voices as if afraid the violence might leap out of the conversation and into their own lives. Detective Takaba is assigned to the case, a tired but determined man. He opens his case files and studies the photos of the victims. The sounds of rain at the window, blending with silence and unease. Takaba does not yet know that this case will draw him into a dark world where the human mind becomes a dangerous playground. He rubs his temples, glancing at the clock, and feels the weight of each unsolved crime pressing down on him. In his mind, the question grows louder. What turns an ordinary citizen into a murderer overnight? This is not just a case, it is an invitation into a labyrinth. Takaba gradually traces one of the suspects, a mysterious man named Mamiya. Mamiya has lost his short-term memory and never kills directly, but wherever he appears, ordinary people soon become murderers. Takaba realizes that Mamiya uses hypnosis and trigger words to manipulate minds. With simple questions and a calm gaze, he releases the hidden anger and fear within people. At the same time, Takaba's personal life intersects with the case. His wife suffers from mental illness and he is trapped between responsibility and suppressed rage. Takaba and Mamiya are alone in a tense confrontation. Mamiya Kami asks, "When all your bones are caught, who are you really?" Takaba begins to lose control. His gaze turns vacant, and the line between hunter and prey starts to blur. Mamiya dies, and the case appears closed. But in the final scene, Takaba sits quietly in a restaurant, leaving the audience with a question. Has Takaba inherited the dark power? Will the cycle of violence continue?